have asked if Elizabeth Warren has a chance to be president. So let's look and see what we have. Let me see if I can get this set up. I think that they're saying they like this. Let's see if I can get this. Not easy to set up things here. Okay, there we go. Okay. Does Elizabeth Warren have a chance to be president? Okay, so underneath of it all, we have the scales. People are looking for that opportunity, and it's at this point things are a bit temperate. You know, things are still heating up. Things are starting to heat up. Things are still in motion. And so I think people at this point are kind of looking to see what she's offering. What is Elizabeth Warren offering? Okay. Are her words going to stand, or are they kind of crossed elements with each other? So that's what's underneath of it. So let's put out the cards and see what we have. Which one? Okay, this one and this one. Okay. Good. What we have here is the world, strength. So at the moment she seems to be, showing her strength to the world. She's out there making her bid at the moment. We'll have to see how she does in the debates. But she's making her presence known on the world stage. Going into it, as far as it seems, there are those that, of course, want to stab her in the back. We have Trump and things, thinking that maybe her thing is not going to go anywhere, but we have justice covering it. So we'll see if she's going to recover from that. Again, Trump is not too happy. A lot of people kind of maybe see that she's maybe a little dead in the water. But all is not lost yet. She does stand for justice. She does. So we'll have to see what's going on with her going forward. Let's see what else we have. Underneath of it, we have the wheel, karmic. Okay, well, this is something she's been working towards for a long time. And again, this appears to be a karmic situation. So we'll just have to see how it plays out. On the wheel of karma, is she the best person for the job? Is she the one that's needed for this? Again, she's put a lot of time in, done a lot of work, but we'll have to see how that goes. We're early on in the process so far. So let's look and see what we have next. Above it, we have, what do we have? Oh, okay. Inspiration. Okay, she's looking at inspiration from, gentler times. She's very, what's the word I want to use for that? Seeing that things were better in the old days, and she takes her inspiration from older time values when people, their word was their bond and that type of thing. So she is looking, also she brings a lot of her past forward, okay, to try to inspire people, that she's had a rough time, that she knows what it's like to go through that. And so part of that is what she uses to try to inspire people to want to vote for her. So let's see what we have here. Next we have, okay, yeah. She's very much for family values, for the values of the U.S. The Empress card for me is like, it's like the Statue of Liberty, okay? All the values of this country, and that's something she wants to nurture. She's very nurturing of that, wants to bring more of that forward, more of the thing for opportunities for people. I mean, all the values that we've held dear for this country, she wants to bring those forward to nurture it. So again, in going into it, we've got those that don't want to see her, but we'll see. We've got justice though covering that, so that may be mitigated. So let's see. Okay, how does it look for her going forward? How does it look for Elizabeth Warren going forward? Okay. She needs to have more people getting involved with the prosperity. So more people that are believing in her talk, her mission. They need to get on the, they need to get involved with it, to make it grow, to be prosperous, okay? So she needs to be able to pull more people in to for her campaign. Okay. Okay, let's see the end point for Elizabeth. Justice, energy, yeah. Okay. She really needs to speak up fully for truth and for justice, and to have the best person available run, okay? But she's going to stand for that. That's one of her hallmark things, is to stand for justice, to see better things put into place for, working women and things. She cares about women's issues, that more justice is done there, more justice for immigrants that want to come in. So it seems that that's going to be part of her platform. So let's just ask, what are her chances at this point? How's it looking? Okay, we've got temperance and desolation. Okay, she needs to have, and when I see her, I don't get sometimes that she has enough commanding personality for it. I like what she says. She says a lot of right things, but as far as her personality, we've got temperate. She's maybe a little too temperate. Okay. Again, we have desolation. You know, that it's, she needs, and I don't know if she'll ever develop that. So it's hard because I really like her. A lot of people like her. She says the right things, but she just does not have a commanding presence. When I see this temperance and desolation, she's too, temperate. Just not feeling, even though her words are strong, it just doesn't feel like she's got, and I don't want to say it's the wrong way, enough backbone. Okay. Just something about her personality seems too soft. Maybe that's the word I want to use. Too soft. That she doesn't have enough of a feeling of a commanding presence. That's what it is. She doesn't have the feeling of a commanding presence. Again, says all the right things. She's got a lot of very good vision. But as far as being a world leader, it needs to be somebody with a dynamic personality, commanding presence, and with her, lackluster. That's the word I want to use. She feels to be a little too temperate, a little too lackluster, a little too watery, too, even though she speaks wound up and everything, again, she just feels a little lackluster to be president. Let's see, is there something she can do to change that? Can that be changed? King of Cups. Peace. Yeah, now again, King of Cups is again a little more watery, not as fiery. Peace, you know, she just has that thing about her, you know, like Obama wasn't really fired up, but you could feel he had substance. Okay? She needs to get more substance about her. Because she is what, I don't know what her astrology sign, maybe she's a water sign or something, because she just doesn't have that fiery thing. She just doesn't have that fiery. Yeah, so I'm going to leave this here. She needs, I think, in order for her to come out, she needs to develop, because part of it is likability. Okay, that they have to feel that you can be a leader. Okay, let's see, how do people feel about her presence as a leader? Yeah. Okay. She gives a lot of her journey and stuff and how she wants to change things, but you don't see any other people in the picture with her, following her. Okay? You don't see that. So as far as people feeling that she's enough of a leader, I'm not feeling it. Not feeling it. So I'm going to leave this here. like I said, I do like Elizabeth Warren a lot. She's got a lot of good things to say. But I don't think she gets enough, that she doesn't have enough strong enough personality to be seen as a forceful leader for the country. Okay. She's very good for women's groups, for causes, things like that. So I'm going to leave this here. Yeah, I hate to stick my foot in my mouth and stuff, but unfortunately, at this present time, that's the feeling I'm getting with her. She doesn't have enough a dynamic persona to be taken seriously enough as a world leader. Okay. I'm going to leave this here. Thank you for your question.